My name is Carol Johnson. I'm an occupational therapist with specialties in burns and lymphedema management. I'm very pleased and honored to be with you today. I've loved my professional career as a clinician, helping people find solutions to improve their own health and their current medical condition. My journey has taken me from starting hospital-based therapy programs to being a staff therapist in both a major rehab unit and a major regional burn center, and to owning and co-founding a very successful lymphedema clinic. Most recently, my career has taken me to the manufacturing side of healthcare, as I'm also a medical seamstress and designer of medical-grade compression garments. Currently, I'm the technical advisor in product design and the customer educator for JoViPak Corporation. It's very likely that, you might have some questions. So please feel free to submit those and I'll be happy to answer them at the end of the presentation. I have a helper here who's going to watch for those questions. What's in your compression toolbox? As we all know, the management regimen for lymphedema is daunting. Not only is the chronicity of the condition overwhelming for most, but the requirement for self-care is beyond most people's ability to execute on a daily basis. Daily manual lymph drainage, or MLD, bandaging, appropriate exercise, and skincare are basic necessities for optimal management of advancing or advanced lymphedema. On average, this adds an additional 1 to 2 hours in the day to keep this condition under control. No wonder patients are frantic and scared and angry about having to deal with lymphedema every day. Anything that decreases the time in self-management and increases compliance is very encouraging for the lymphedema patient and the therapist. After all, we're just trying to live. Like any craftsman, the art of the craft is largely dependent on the tools we use. Having the right tool at the right moment in the toolbox is paramount to effectively creating the outcome of the vision. Along the way, others have crafted tools that work, and many of those tools end up in other people's toolboxes too, because they just work. And this is basically how we've come to use a tool or technique in managing certain aspects of lymphedema, such as the shredded or chipped foam pad under compression. And this pad concept has evolved into nighttime compression devices. What was the impetus for the development of that nighttime compression garment? Did you know that the concept was discovered by a very talented Foley therapist in Germany? As the story goes, Bernd Schneider was trying to make an impact on the tissue of a patient with heavy fibrosis. He fashioned a pad of various shapes and densities, and after filling the cotton tube with those foam pieces, he applied it over the area of fibrosis. It was secured in place with short stretch bandage, and he left it in place overnight. When he unwrapped the pad of chipped foam, he recognized that it was quite effective. The tissue was softer and less congested. Consequently, the JoViPak, or chipped foam pad, was born. For many years, this became a widely used solution and treatment option for treating fibrosis on any part of the body. It was after learning about these pads that Joanne Rovick, a massage therapist, a breast cancer survivor herself, and founder of JoViPak Corporation, had a vision that if there was a garment made to eliminate the nighttime compression bandaging, there would be better compliance in managing lymphedema and happier patients. She went home to Washington State and made a few prototypes of an arm sleeve. She then found a team of seamstresses and a pattern maker who could refine and test the product for its intended outcome. And the JoViPak Classic Arm Sleeve was born and continues to be the most popular JoViPak product today. So why does shredded foam while under compression work to improve fibrosis and lymphedema? At this point in time, we have empiric evidence that it's very effective, and the reasoning goes like this. Fibrosis is one of those consequences that is the most dreaded in lymphedema, as it signals that lymphedema is progressing. Fibrosis and lymphedema is a collection of random, let me add this. There we go. I'm learning my technology here. Fibrosis is a collection of random collagen fibers and fat in the tissue under the skin. This process occurs because the body recognizes that excess protein in the tissue is foreign to the natural environment of the tissue and wants to wall off this area to protect it. The nature of collagen is to pull a wounded area together and therefore develops into very thick and tight mass under the skin known as fibrosis. As a result, poor circulation and nutrition impacts this area and is visualized when the skin becomes dry, hard, and leathery, as you saw in that last slide. So this random development of collagen or scar and fat becomes fibrotic. We know from evidence in managing burn patients that when slow and prolonged stretch is applied to scar fibers, they elongate and soften, encouraging fluid to drain to functional lymph vessels. When compression is applied over the top of these high and low pressure points on the skin from the foam, this increases pressure on the collagen fibers in the areas of highest amplitude and increases overall tissue pressure, leading to improved lymph angiomotoricity. Now that's your word for the day. It simply means that the transportation of lymph fluid through lymph vessels. This is important in the absence of the muscle pump, which is relatively inactive at night. This is why Schneider packs have and were effective in mobilizing lymph fluid and softening fibrosis while wrapped under multiple layers of bandages, especially when elevation at night at the time of being supine is ineffective. What is unique about JoViPak? JoViPak Corporation has built its reputation on producing the highest quality day and nighttime lymphedema management garments, while being at the forefront of industry in expanding products for daytime, post-operative, and sports injury swelling. Ready-made and custom products are available for every part of the body. These garments are patient-friendly, washable, and provide the therapeutic benefit that's needed to manage this chronic condition and eliminates labor-intensive bandaging and even treats areas of the body that are very difficult to bandage. Every garment is designed by experienced lymphedema therapists who have overseen the development and production process. Since flat or circular net compression garments are usually contraindicated at night, JoViPak specializes in garment designs which treat and manage fibrosis when elevation is not effective in reducing edema. Being a global influence in edema and lymphedema management garments since the year 2000, JoViPak continues to expand its presence in the world, and most recently to Japan. So why choose JoViPak garments? Because they're comfortable and they're effective, and they're backed with over 15 years of experience. JoViPak works closely with all customers, whether it be a therapist or a durable medical equipment provider. Core to JoViPak's mission is patient care. Our professional staff is ready and willing to educate and advise so that the desired garments will provide the highest therapeutic benefit for every single patient. Every garment is handmade in the United States by the most experienced seamstresses in the industry. The materials are of the highest quality, and meticulous attention has been made to use the least toxic chemical load in all garments. We use special densities of foams without bromides, organic, domestic cotton lycra, and specialized fabrics which provide a wicking property to dissipate the moisture and heat from the skin. Fibrosis is an unfortunate side effect of lymphedema. We all know that. Empirical evidence has demonstrated time and time again that the use of high and low pressure points in the tissue influences the softening of fibrosis and promotes drainage from the congested areas. JoViPak products are designed with this basic principle. Appropriate stitching patterns enhance evacuation of lymph fluids into alternate functional pathways through continuous flow channeling. JoViPak garments fit patients because of extensive sizing options and because our innovative design team can produce custom products when standard sizing is not appropriate. This capability in a company is the finest in the industry. Our customer service representatives are very knowledgeable and compassionate individuals. They ask appropriate questions to verify orders and focus on providing the garment with the very best possible fit. The lymphedema problem solvers at JoViPak design innovative and effective alternative bandage systems to assist in lymphedema management. JoViPak also offers online virtual in-services with experienced certified lymphedema therapists like me, Carol Johnson. I'm an occupational therapist. I'm certified in lymph drainage and certified through LE&RN. And Dr. Leslie Bell, who is a physical therapist and also a certified lymphedema therapist and also certified by LE&RN. And we provide one-on-one education about our products and their appropriate uses. Please contact our office about setting this up, which will be scheduled at your convenience. Many people schedule this with their colleagues during their lunch hour, or you can do it on your own as well. We're happy to provide you with 1 hour of continuing education credits upon completion of the in-service. Dial our office at 866-888-5684 and ask for our sales director, Kathleen Lutman, at extension 289. How often do therapists or fitters hear, "You want me to wear what at night?" Or, "I hate bandaging and it's just too hard to do it every night." Or the patient has tears when faced with the maintenance regimen, which will be necessary for the remainder of their life. Who wouldn't like to put on a garment at night and simply go to bed rather than spending 20 to 60 minutes every night bandaging? So let me show you the key garments that will help patients more easily manage and treat their lymphedema by using simple and effective tools for their toolbox. I'm going to switch over now to the slide mode. Okay. So the classic arm sleeve was the first garment to reach production and continues to be the most purchased garment for lymphedema in arm swelling related breast cancer. Jovi jackets are slip-on external sleeves that increase the compression of the JoViPak garment. It replaces the short stretch bandages and is recommended for the vast majority of all these garments. The classic leg garment with its Jovi jacket provides nighttime management when lymphedema is in the foot and below the knee. Customizing this garment can produce a full or partial leg, and optional pad inserts, zippers, and donning tabs improve the fit for specific patient conditions. Oversized legs can be accommodated. The boxer treats lymph drainage areas of the abdomen, buttocks, and genitals. Because the legs must drain through this region, the boxer has proven to help evacuate congested fluid into functioning lymph drainage pathways in the lower body. The custom garment This custom garment can also be modified to a capri style to accommodate the full thigh and lobule and incorporates a softly padded cuff below the knee to better manage that lobule by lifting it. Again, Jovi jackets are required for optimal therapeutic benefit. When patients come to us with specific garment needs, we take the opportunity to learn from them. As in most cases, their condition is not unique to only them, but to many of the lymphedema community. Some of the following are examples of how these popular products were born. The hip hugger manages lobules and thigh edema, prevents the garment from falling down, which we all know has been a problem in bandaging. The design accommodates toileting issues, reduces stress and strain on the hands, shoulders, and hips, and the caregivers. Chest wall products, and there are 3 garments to choose from. The torso extension sleeve assists in managing edema in the arm, the shoulder, and the torso. The busty is ready-made and a customizable garment. It is low profile and provides compression over the breast and back and has no shoulder straps. The vest it treats the entire trunk and it is customized according to the appropriate drainage requirements of the patient. And in all of these, don't forget to order the all-important external Jovi jacket. Transitions are liners for regular short stretch bandage application or for use under compression pump appliances. They transition from the intensive treatment to a maintenance garment. This may be a very cost-effective solution for the self-pay patient or for those with limited financial resources. The ENA boot is ideal for those who are at risk of falling or our geriatric population. Difficulty donning or doffing gradient compression elastic or inelastic compression garments may be eliminated when using some of these products. Some of the garments have been developed for day use to treat long-standing lymphedema and fibrosis. All combi garments have combined the external compression garment into the stitching of the garment and have been engineered to increase the compression levels that are appropriate for daytime use. They are all low profile. Multiple pad options remain highly requested products to help treat specific areas of fibrosis and swelling. Some pads are specific to certain areas of the body, but yet are versatile to unusual conditions. Many multi-purpose pads are available. This is just an example of 4 of the most popular pads in this slide. This slide shows only 4 of the breast and chest wall pads, which were designed largely to be worn with the Belize Comfort Compressor garment, but they are effective undergarments that provide compression to the breast and chest wall. Many other pads are available. Be sure to check out the website. Genital pads are available for genital swelling for both men and women. In men especially, this is a very difficult area to apply a short stretch bandage, and these pads are very handy and very effective. Pit packs are examples of a variety of pad options. Sterilized cherry pits are used to fill pit packs. These pads perform aggressively but are very effective when applied to heavily fibrosed tissue. JoViPak has listened to the logic of therapists and patients alike to develop these safe and effective products. Cancers of the head and neck are becoming more prevalent. Unfortunately, this also means that more individuals are developing lymphedema of varying degrees, and frequently this leads to isolation in society. JoViPak has made every effort to design head and neck garments for this condition, which relieve the symptoms while being aware of the difficulties patients have in wearing garments over the head and about the neck. They are designed to be used in the privacy of the home. Sometimes we find a product that is excellent and superior, and there's no need to improve upon it. And this was the case with the Belize Comfort Compressor garment. This innovative garment was designed by Dr. Leslie Bell, a physical therapist who specialized in the treatment of cancer-related breast and chest wall conditions, along with her colleague, a bra designer. This product is the perfect complement to JoViPak's breast and chest wall pads and is now solely distributed by JoViPak. JoViPak's rehab garments are designed to manage problematic edema in and around the joint when injury or surgery has overwhelmed the lymphatic pathways. High protein swelling following extensive surgery or injury is the same as in lymphedema, except the outcomes are generally reversible. JoViPak considers their customers as a partner in getting patients the garment and the treatment they need to manage their lymphedema. Customer service representatives, seamstresses, therapists, and our own administrative staff are committed to this community of patients who need support from intelligent design, effective products, and knowledgeable professionals. Put one in your toolbox today. JoViPak has been a proud sponsor of the Lymphedema Treatment Act and has been since its inception. This important legislation aims to improve insurance coverage for the medically necessary doctor-prescribed compression supplies that are the cornerstone of lymphedema treatment. Please learn about and support this bill, H.R. 1608, by going to their website at lymphedema.treatmentact.org. All products can be seen on the JoViPak website. For a full list and description, go to the website at jovipak.com, or if you wish to watch all the videos, you can see them at the YouTube as is shown on the slide. Thank you so much for your attention. Please give us a call. Let us know how we can help you. Again, we look at our customers as our partners and happy to have other customers become new partners.